So why I said that it's very important to come celebrate and participate in this very auspicious festival of Sri Krsna Janmastami Mahotsav. This is the appearance day of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, because previously he appeared was, you'll get a shock, is about 4 billion and few hundred million years ago. So that is how long the Supreme Father of every conditioned soul, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, he appeared such a long time. And so fortunate that in this period of time, which is just about 5,000 years ago, he appeared. We all given birth as a human birth, and we have this opportunity to go and see all the pastime places of the Supreme Lord. So we are so fortunate because every year in this month, which is coming in the month of Kartik, soon in the month October, November, devotees will be going through a pilgrimage to all the places where the Lord had appeared and displayed his topmost pastime. And just to go and step in these places, then you will get complete eternal benefit. So this is one of the process of devotional service, that one have to go to the places of pilgrimage of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. And the other thing is, which is very important, when the Lord appeared, simultaneously he is very merciful incarnation, very magnanimous and munificent incarnation of the Lord. He comes down in the role of a devotee, because when the Lord appeared, it's so difficult for the conditioned soul to understand. So when he comes in the role of a devotee, showing each and every soul, conditioned soul, how to become a devotee. And that happened about 500 years ago, slightly more than 500 years ago, as Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And taking this human birth, we are also having this chance that very rare in this human form to go and see all these pastime places. And in the same time, the Supreme Personality of Godhead in the form of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he brought the medicine to cure in this age of Kali. What is the medicine he brought? Goloka Premadana Harinama Sankirtan. So he brought in the form of the Mahamantra, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So we are so fortunate. The transcendental prayers of the spiritual world, the prayers to get deliverance back home to God, was brought by the Lord himself, and going door to door, knocking and submitting himself, so humble, and requesting everyone to just please chant this holy name. So in this movement that we all are in the mood of so much of separation, always lamenting and always feeling separation from the Lord. But one very important thing here is we have not seen the Lord personally. We have not seen all his expansion, incarnations, and all the other Lord's appearance. But we are so fortunate because those associates of the Lord themselves have taken birth here and to assist the Lord in his pastime, and also to bring back all the devotees, all the conditioned soul. So they have come in the form of the chain of Guru Parampara. So we are very fortunate because we are able to come, have this connection, and serve the Gurus, and in the form of the Vaishnavas, in the form of Shiksha Guru, Diksha Guru, and in so many forms the Guru has come, giving you the opportunity to come and celebrate this great festival, to come to hear the transcendental sweet pastimes of the Lord, because there's so many hidden things in these pastimes, and if one, just by listening to this pastime, one would completely cleanse one's heart, and one would cross over this ocean of birth and death. So just this morning, Maharaj was explaining that how important that coming and celebrating this festival always to be under the guidance of the Vaishnavas, the sadhus. And because by taking shelter, by hearing Harikatha, one's heart will be cleansed and one able to cross over this ocean of birth and death. So thinking, because as I said, we have not seen the Lord, but by taking part in this Harikatha, because this is the first process of devotional service, one must hear. Then the heart would be cleansed and one is able to chant the holy name. So Maharaj was explaining this morning how serious it is that one have to know that about taking the association. Sadhu Sangha, Sarva Sastrikaya, Lava Mantra Sadhu Sangi, Sarva Siddhihaya. Even a moment taking this association, one would get completely perfection for the conditioned soul. So how? By listening to Harikatha, by chanting the holy name, by coming and celebrating this festival. So as Maharaj was saying, how in the line of the Lord, as Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, how the most exalted devotee, Sri Rupa Goswami, how he understood the innermost heart of the Lord, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Sri Chaitanya Manobishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupam Kadamayam Dadati Swapadantikam. He understood the inner mood of the Lord and he established all his moods. And so same thing, to understand about Guru, to understand about Sadhu, one must understand his innermost heartfelt desire and fulfilling this. So Srila Gurudev is your ultimate, and one must completely take shelter in order for us to get perfection in this material world. So today is very auspicious. We want to hear the sweet, beautiful pastime of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, because the Lord Himself has manifested all these so beautiful festivals, and for us to able to come, take part, and hear these sweet pastimes, and able to cross over this material birth and death. So without any delay, I would give back to Maharaj. And also we want to thank Sripat Van Maharaj because my Gurudev Nityalila Pravishta Om Vishnupad Astota Rasata Sisimat Bhaktivedanta Narayan Goswami Maharaj. He came here in the year 1997, and but we only had one moment of association of the Uttam Mahabhagavat, and always feeling when he left his country, we felt so much of separation until we went to India and taking part in the parikrama, the pilgrimage, we are able to take the association. And then I asked this question and to my Gurudev, then how are we to, because always when you go back, then our current, our energy, they all is getting very weak with this material world force and things like that. So Gurudev said that I will send Sripad Bhaktivedanta Van Maharaj. So since 1998, Maharaj has coming to Malaysia and traveling to so many places around this region, to Penang, to Singapore, to Johor Bahru, and we had so many festivals. So we are very most thankful to Maharaj for coming. In this moment, we never had any Maharaj or Gurudev come in this moment of Sri Krsna Janmastami. But today, we are so fortunate that by the causeless mercy of Rupanuga Guru Varga, that we are able to get his association. As I said, even a moment of this association, then one would completely get eternal perfection. So thanks for asking me to speak a little and hand over to Maharaj. Vanchakal Badru Byastra Kripa Sindhu. Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurumilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namah Vanchakalpatribhyascha Kripa Sindhu Vevacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha. I'd like to offer my unlimited pranams into the lotus feet of my spiritual master, Nityalila Parishtam Vishnupad Astadara Sri Srimad Bhaktivedanta Narayan Goswami Maharaj, and to the lotus feet of Sripad Bhaktivedanta Van Goswami Maharaj, who is present here with us today. So Maharaj has instructed me to speak something about the reason for Shri Krishna to descend from his eternal Golok Vrindavan Dham to this material world. So this is part of what we call Krishna Tattva. Srila Maharaj has been speaking about this over the last few days in Delhi, and leading up to this very auspicious day of Krsna Janmastami, the birthday of Sri Krishna. So his descent in the Bhagavad Gita, he describes as very secret. Janma karma shame divyam evam yo veti tattvataha. If anybody knows the internal reason, the conclusion of why Krishna descended to this material world, then at the time of death, he will not have to return again in this human body in the repeated cycle of birth and death. It's very simple. Krishna is offering us a deal. He's making a condition. Try and understand my transcendental appearance and disappearance. So this, if we can understand this, then our life can be successful. It's not an easy thing, because Krishna's appearance is very mystical. So we were hearing Srila Maharaj explain that he appears at the same time in Mathura, in front of Devaki, and also he appears in Golok, Gokul Vrindavan,
in the womb of Mother Yashoda. So this is very amazing. To be, only God can do this. Only the Supreme Personality of God can appear in the same place at the same time. And this is also magical, that by doing so, He allows all the jivas, all the living entities, to try and understand that secret. But how can we understand this secret? We can only understand it by somebody who has realized that truth. Somebody who has practiced his own meditation on that appearance and disappearance, so that they can teach us. This is how we learn anything in this world, through the teacher. When we're born, we learn from the mother. As we grow up, we learn from the different teachers that we meet. And in life, we learn from different people as we need to, from different subjects. As you know, you've all been through life and you've all grown up through different teachers, and you've learned so many things. But we have come in the school of bhakti to learn. We understand in our small mind, in our small brain, this vast creation. We cannot even understand what's behind this door, what's behind this wall, or what's going on in another country. We don't understand. We don't even understand what's going on in our own self, in our own mind, our imagination power. Then we can decide what is good for us, what is bad for us, what to do and what not to do. In the animal kingdom, you cannot do this. The animals have to act according to their nature. Of course, the Lord has created all of this beautiful creation. He has created all the animals in all their different natures. He also created the human being in His image. Like it says in the Bible, God created man after His own image. In the same way, Krishna created us. We all come from Him. We are part and parcel of Him. And because He is the most merciful, most kind, He is like our most well-wishing friend, even our parent, our mother and our father, all together. He's our Guru, Jagat Gurum Vande, Krishnam Vande Jagat Gurum. He's our guide. So we are to listen to His instructions. So He has sent, He comes Himself, He performs His pastime in this material world, He brings His associates from Golok Vrindavan, and He established everything that is there, here, for us to be able to take part in those pastimes, to be able to initially remember them, to think about them, to ask questions about them, to inquire submissively and to render service to those places. So we have in our tradition the ability to serve the dham, serve the holy place by doing parikram. We have the ability to chant the names of those personalities that came with Krishna, all His associates, Subal, Sridham, Madhumangal, Lalita, Vishaka, all the Astashakis, and Srimati Radhika, of course, is the crown jewel of all of Krishna's devotees. So what more beautiful thing could we have in our life? What more precious jewel, treasure that Krishna can give to us? There is nothing else, because the living entity is very fickle-minded. His mind is restless. He is forgetful. He cannot remember from one day to another. He cannot remember what he had for breakfast yesterday, or 2 days back, or 3 days back. He forgets very easily. So the Lord performs these pastimes so that we can remember them again and again. He gives us His holy name so that we can chant. They are non different. Nama Chintamani Krishna Rasa Vigra Purna Sudha Nitya Mukto Vinatva Nama Namino. The name of Krishna is non-different from Him. So He comes and descends with His abode, His name, His dham, His associates, and everything that we need. It's like a rescue package, rescue kit, survival kit. Everything is there, provided in the Srimad Bhagavatam, in the scriptures, in the teachers that have come in line over the time, from Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, of course, most merciful incarnation, to guide the living entities who are lost. And we have to admit that we are lost. We have to acknowledge this fact, that by ourselves we cannot do this. We have to call out for the help of the Guru Parampara, Radha and Krishna, Mahaprabhu, and our Gurudev particularly, who is present here with us today. So this is a very, very auspicious occasion, very auspicious event. It's not a small thing. Gurudev always very excited about this day. He used to invite all the Brajabasis from around Mathura and Vrindavan and engage in this glorification of Krishna by singing these very rasik kirtans that established a mood and relationship between the different Brajabasis. So this really enlivens our devotional service, bhakti. The tendency for the living entity is to serve in any case, whether we serve our fathers, our parents, our mothers, our country, our boss at work. We have to serve somebody. Why not serve the Supreme Personality of Godhead and make that the center of our focus? Yeah? Everything else can go on around that, but everybody else is concentrating on all the other things around, but not focusing on the essential part of that formula. We forget Krishna. We forget to put Krishna in the middle. So this day is really very auspicious because it makes us put Krishna in the middle of everything, and everything involves around that. By pleasing Krishna, all his devotees are pleased. Yes, and when we please the devotees, Krishna is pleased. So this is a very wonderful thing, a very compact formula. So we have Sripad Bhaktivedanta Maharaj, who is here present today with us, who will enlighten us more on the auspiciousness of this day, because he has heard it from his spiritual masters and in the line of Sri Rupa Goswami. We're very fortunate to be here, and I thank him for allowing me to purify my heart and my tongue and my mind so that for these few minutes I can engage in Krishna Katha. Vancha kalpatribhyascha kripa sindhu bevacha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavibhyo
Hare Krishna. Yes, to make a short announcement that today our program, because Krishna took birth at 12 midnight, so at sharp 12 midnight we'll be having Abhishek and followed by Arati, and so now Maharaj will speak, and just before the appearance day of the Lord, then we will be chanting the Purusha Sukta prayers, and Prabhuji will be chanting this prayer, so all will be following. And so this is the program, and then finally after that will be Krishna Prasadam after that. So please be a little patient, because normally we finish our program by 9:30, but because every year at this moment we celebrate till past midnight, and so just want to inform you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna appeared. Hare Krishna descended from Golok Vrindavan from the spiritual world.
Omagyanatimirandasya Gyananjana Shalakaya Chakshurumilitam Jana Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Gurave Gurachandraya Radhikaya Tadalaya Krishna Krishna Bhaktaya Tadabhaktaya Namo Namaha Mukam Karoti Vachalam Pagulagate Girim Jat Kripatamaham Bande Shri Guru Dilatarinam. Hare Krishna. First, my obeisances to my most worshipful spiritual master, Om Vishnupada Srimad Bhaktivedanta, Om Vishnupada Paramahansa Parivrajkacharya Sutarashat Srimad Bhaktivedanta Shalabhan Goswami Maharaj, to Param Gurudev Nitya Pravista Shala Bhaktivedanta Shala Narayan Goswami Maharaj, Shala Goswami Maharaj, Shala Swami Maharaj, to all Shala Rupanuga Guru Varga. My obeisances also to all of you here, Dandavat pronounced. So, Shala Gurudeva requested me to speak. Why did Krishna descend from Goloka Vrindavana to this material world? So I am completely unqualified, and I'll just try to remember something that I may have heard from the lotus lips of Srila Gurudeva, in other occasions in Janmastami time, that by His causeless mercy I may have the opportunity before to hear this from Him. I hope I can repeat what you said, Srila Gurudev. So I remember Srila Gurudeva, one time he told us that there are 2 verses very important about this. So we want to know why God comes to this world. There are many reasons actually. Many small reasons, like secondary reasons, but there's like 2 main reasons, if you might say. And there is explaining 2 verses. So one verse of the scriptures is from Srimad Bhagavatam that Anagamohan Prabhuji just now he said. I don't know if you guys recognize this one's verse, so you guys can please repeat this. Maybe can you repeat, because it's a very beautiful verse. So the verse is what? Can I repeat the verse? No. Yes. So the verse like this. Please repeat after me, because it's a verse from Srimad Bhagavatam, so very auspicious to recite this verse today. All the verses from the scriptures are like mantra, very powerful. So the verse goes like this. Please repeat. Anugrahaya Bhaktanam Manusham Deham Asrita Bhajate Tadrishik Krita Jasruta Tatparo Bhave. So this verse explains in the epitome of the why God comes to this world. So this verse explains anugrahaya means to give mercy. Anugraha means mercy. So there are 2 things, anugraha and nigraha. So anugraha is to give mercy, and nigraha is to destroy, to kill, to for example destroy the demons. God gives his anger, but actually when God destroys someone, actually He's giving mercy to them. Actually God only gives mercy every time. Through nigraha means when He chastises, He kills, or by anugraha when He gives mercy also, directly, love and affection. So God comes to this world, anugrahaya bhaktanam, to give mercy to His devotees, right? And then what, if anyhow you hear about His pastimes, if you absorb yourself in His pastimes, you attain Goloka Vrindavan, you go to the spiritual world. But this verse explains that it's just Shrutat Tatparo Bhavet. Bhavet means Vidilinga. What is the meaning of this? Is I don't know about English, but in Portuguese we have 3 modes. One mode is imperative in the grammar, which means you must do that. When you put the verb in an order, we all conditioned souls, we must hear God's pastimes, Lord's pastimes. We must absorb ourselves in these pastimes. The scriptures are telling us we must do it. Okay? So if we do that, certainly we will attain the abode of Lord. So to give mercy to all the living entities, Lord comes to this world. But especially anugrahaya bhaktanam, the verse says, to give mercy to the devotees. But then you might think, but the devotees, they are actually always absorbed in God. So a real devotee, someone who is really absorbed, real devotee of Lord, he doesn't have any problem, isn't it? Even Prahlada Maharaj, you might say, oh, his father tried to kill him in so many ways. But he was not in distress, he was not despaired. Like, I was thinking about, imagine if your father wanted to kill you in different ways, how traumatized would be, isn't it? He would be completely traumatized person. But Prahlada Maharaj, he was always happy, thinking about Lord Vishnu, God, chanting holy names. He had no problem that his father wanted to kill him. No problem. He even wanted the benefit of his father. Why am I saying this? Because for a devotee, there's no problem, never. They don't have any issue. No problem. So what is the actual problem of the devotee? Is separation from Lord. When the devotee, what is the only problem for a devotee is to be far from their Ishtadev, from this worshipful deity. So the real mercy Lord also comes to give is to give the darshan to their devotees. So when Lord comes to this material world, there are so many devotees in this world that are doing bhajan and sadhana for maybe thousand lives. They're longing to see Lord, to have His association, His direct darshan. So that's why God comes to also finish their fire, extinguish their fire of separation. So anugrahaya bhaktanam. But also, of course, because God is coming for His devotees, all of us, also conditioned souls, that we somehow also hear about his pastimes, we also, and if we absorb ourselves in pastimes, we also get benefit. And another verse, second verse that Srila Gurudeva taught us that is very, very important to explain why Lord comes to this world. So it's Bhakti Vinodartha Karomi Vivida Kriyam. Mad Bhaktanam Vinodartha Karomi Vivida Kriyam. So this verse from the scriptures also describes that God, why He's coming? Mad Bhaktanam Vinodartha, to give to give happiness to my devotees. That's why I perform so many pastimes. So in Chaitanya Charitamrita also explains that these pastimes of Goloka Vrindavan, that Lord manifested Goloka Vrindavan in this Bhama Vrindavan, in this material world, these pastimes are so rare, even in the spiritual world. In Vaikuntha, Yoda, Dwaraka, Madhurya, you cannot see this kind of love, Madhurya Prem of Vrindavan. So to perform, I forgot now the verse, do you know Chaitanya Charitamrita, that verse? I forgot it. Vaikuntha, that verse. That. Yes, so this verse, I'm sorry, I don't know by heart, but this verse explains that Vaikuntha Adi Lila Nahi Esava Gochar Chamatkar. Yes, so this verse explains from Chaitanya Charitamrita that these pastimes that Krishna performs in this material world, they are not available in the spiritual world. In Vaikuntha, Yoda, Dwarka, only in Goloka Vrindavan, in the topmost part of the spiritual world. So, Lord manifests these pastimes in this world, and in this way, His chamatkar, He's actually making everyone so amazed and happy and joyful to be able to behold this pastime. So these pastimes are very, very rare, because these pastimes of Lord in the material world, Goloka Vrindavan is bringing to this world in Bhama Vrindavan, His Vraja Prem, full of the sweet pastimes of Vrindavan. But like Srila Gurudeva always explains, Krishna performed many pastimes, right? You all know how Krishna performed pastimes, but actually He did give this love, this prem, to only His associates, His own associates. But Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, 500 years ago, He came with Krishna Himself, and then He's giving this prem not to only His own associates, but to everyone, inside Vrindavan, outside Vrindavan. He's spreading this everywhere, through His Gaurajan, through His associates. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is taking this prem to the topmost like to the very far corners of the world. So today, even though we are here 5,000 years after Lord appeared in this earth, by the mercy of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and His associates, we can Jashrutat Tat Paro Bhaved. Like Srimad Bhagavatam explains, we must absorb ourselves in these pastimes. And if we do this, if we hear these pastimes from a bona fide guru, we'll attain to Lord. So Vikriditam Vrajavadubididam Cha Vishnu Shradhanito Anushayad Varnedata Bhakting Param Bhagavat Pratilabhya Kamam Ridirogam Ashwa Pahinati Achirena Dira. So this is the conclusion of all the verses of the Rasa Lila in the Srimad Bhagavatam. So after describing all the beautiful pastimes of Krishna in the 10th canto, Srila Shukadeva Goswami Pada told this verse. We must hear these pastimes about Krishna with the gopis, the topmost pastimes. And if we hear these pastimes from a bona fide guru, Anushnat means we have to hear Guru Mukha Shrunat. You must hear these pastimes from the lotus mouth of a bona fide guru, someone who is completely absorbed in this pastime, someone who is completely conquered all the material impulses of lust, anger, someone who is completely in the transcendental platform. If we hear these pastimes of Krishna and the gopis, of Lord and Goloka Vrindavan, if we hear from the bona fide guru, what will happen? If we hear these pastimes from someone like our Gurudev, something amazing happened actually, that bhakti manifests in our hearts, and and then all our lust, anger, all the hridrog, the disease of our hearts will be destroyed. So this is the Falashruti. This verse explains what is the fruit of hearing Krishna's pastimes. So all of us, we are controlled in this material world by lust, anger, our senses are here and there, taking ourselves to all kinds of karma, bad karma, good karma. In this way, we're wandering the cycle of repeated birth and death. But now we have the topmost opportunity and mercy from Lord, because after wandering in this, if you go outside, you can see how many people we are just wandering in this world. All of us, we're just wandering. But we came now today to the best place to have rest. So the only place we should have rest is at the lotus feet of sadhu, of a bona fide guru. So we are here, we can take rest until in his lotus feet. It means what? Listen to Harikatha, we can open our ears, and by hearing the Harikatha coming from the lotus mouth of Srila Gurudev, then we can have rest from wandering in this cycle of repeated birth and death. Because Shrinatam Sakata Krishna Punya Shravana Kirtani Hridyan Stoja Badani Vinati Suhit Satam Nashta Prayeshu Abadreshu Nityam Bhagavat Sevaya Bhagavati Utamati Bhakti Bhavati Nashtiki. So what this verse explains is that the Harikatha, Krishna and his Harikatha are the same. So should I stop? I'm just finishing this conclusion. I'm so sorry. Now I came to another subject. So just to conclude, why we must hear about Krishna, especially from Gurudev. So this is so beautiful, this verse, also from Srimad Bhagavatam. So why God comes to this world? Exactly so that today someone like us can also hear about Him. So if we, the pure devotees, they are friends of Krishna. Think about this, okay? The devotees, the pure devotees, someone like our Gurudev and our Guru Varga, our spiritual masters, they know Krishna. Krishna is very dear to them. They know Krishna Srimati Radhika. They are always serving them in the spiritual world, in their transcendental form. So what happens? They are very close to Krishna. I don't know Krishna. I don't know if you know Krishna. He's God, but I don't even know He's the Lord of my life, but I don't know Him. Okay? This is my situation of ignorance. But we are here sitting, hearing Harikatha from Gurudev. And then what happens? Krishna thinks, oh, He's giving attention to my friend because we are hearing from Him, right? So, He's giving attention to my friend. So He's also my friend. Someone who is friend of my friend, he's also my friend, isn't it? Yes or no? So if a friend comes to your house and your house is so dirty, there's no place to sit, your friend will don't have any problem, won't have any issue. He'll just make a space for him and sit down, isn't it? Because he's your friend. So in the same way, our heart is very dirty, our heart. But because we're hearing from Gurudev, if Krishna will see, oh, his heart is so dirty that no place to sit, because when Gurudev speaks Harikatha, it's Krishna himself coming in our ears, going to our heart. And then Krishna will say, oh, there's no place to sit. His heart is a mess. So much lust, anger, envy, ignorance, sinful activities. Oh, but then Krishna is like, but he's hearing for my friend, so he's also my friend. So no problem. I'll clean a place here, I'll make a space for me, and I'll sit in his heart. So this is our great fortune today, because we are here sitting down at the lotus feet of Srila Gurudev, and we have this chance, which is so rare for even so many great demigods and all different personalities. They all want to have this chance. Which chance? To hear Bhagavad Katha, to hear the glorification that a pure devotee glorifies to Lord. Because when someone who knows God, he can make us know God as well. So I pray to Srila Gurudev that today may, by His mercy and Lord's mercy through Harikatha, my heart can become cleansed from all these spiritual, from all the material desires, and in this way I can have desire and taste one day to chant holy names and to serve and completely surrender to your lotus feet. Please, Srila Gurudev. Vanchakalpatarubhyascha kripasindubhya vacha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namaha. Jai Kanhaiya ki jai. I'll just
Secondary reason, Krishna appeared in the material world.
Om Agnana Gyanana Janana Shalakya Chakshuranathanena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Guruve Gaurachandra Radhika Talaya Krishna Krishna Bhakta Tad Bhaktai Namo Namah. Namo Mavadanya Krishna Prema Pradaya Krishna Krishna Chaitanya Namne Gaura Tavishe Namahi. He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dina Bandhu Jagatapati गोपीश गोपिका कंठ राधा कंठ नमोस्तुते तप्ता कंचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुत देवी तन्मानमे हरि प्रिया। श्री कृष्ण भक्ति वेदांता स्वामी प्रभुपाद। My koti danvat pranam to Srimad Bhakti Vedanta Bala Goswami Maharaj, and my pranam to all the Vaishnavas, Vaishnavis, all the senior Vaishnavis who are present here, and all the guests. Right? The Paramatma, Krishna, who is Paramatma in the form of Paramatma, who is in our heart, he guides us to a pure master, a pure devotee of Krishna, who will be able to give us lightness, give us guidance why we are here. So each one of us who is present here, right, is very, very fortunate because our Sukriti is matured now. So that's why Chaitanya Guru has brought us to the lotus feet of our pure devotee, Suddha Bhakta, right? Suddha Bhakta. He will tell us, why are you here? What's your purpose here? Is it just to enjoy, sleep, mate, right? Eat, enjoy? No, the animals are also doing that. So, if we don't make the most of this human body, then our life is wasted. Then we are no better than animals. And secondly, as I said, Chaitanya Guru has brought us to the lotus feet of a pure devotee, who is our spiritual master. A spiritual master will take us back to where we belong. Here we are our guest. We are guests here. But what we've done is we've made this place as our permanent home. So this is Maya, right? So in order to cross this ocean of this material world, we need to take shelter of a pure devotee and listen to Harikatha. Because like Taruni Didi said, our heart is so full of anathas, dirty, because we don't have our own self-realization. Jive Swarupe Krishna Nitya Das. So we are really the Das. We are the servant of Krishna, right? But we have thought, oh no, this Maya is mine, I want to enjoy it. So we've come. So we are very fortunate here. So now, secondly is now, okay, we've come to the lotus feet of a pure devotee. So what is our next step? Is to surrender, to listen, Harikatha, right? Listen to his orders. And in Kali Yuga, our mind is so disturbed. So the only way to get out from this material world is two things: Harinam and listening to Harikatha. What is Harikatha? Harikatha is transcendental, Sabda Brahman. That Sabda is coming straight from Golok Vrindavan, right? Coming through our Guru Parampara. And that Sabda Brahman is going through our ears. And that will clean our heart. Then we will have our own realization. Like Gurudev says, the potency is already in our heart. We have already got the potency. So what is the purpose of Gurudev? Gurudev will awaken that potency. Then we will have that realization of Gurudev. So like when Swami Maharaj came to the West and he preached, what did he say? He said, Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. But when our Gurudev, beloved Gurudev, Nitya Lila Prajistam Vishnu Pada Sutra Sata Srimad Bhakti Vedanta Narayan Goswami Maharaj came, he said, what did he say? Krishna is not Supreme Personality of Godhead. Who is Krishna? Krishna is our family member. So then we have to build a relationship with Krishna. Right? So, with the Master gives us Harinam and then he gives us Diksha Mantra. So with this Diksha Mantra, we have to have a relationship with Krishna. Like we have a friend or our neighbors or our relatives. How do we make a friendship with them? We have to talk to them, know about them. Oh yeah, what are you doing? What's your job? Right? So we have this conversation with a friend or our next door neighbor. By talking to them, what happens? a friendship is built up. We need to. So similarly, we have to build our friendship. We have to build our relationship with Krishna. Right? So therefore our Gurudev said, now don't think Krishna is Supreme Personality of Godhead. Because why? Why? Otherwise we will look at Krishna and do Vedic bhakti and opulence mood. It will be opulence mood. When there is an opulence mood, then the relationship is not so close and condensed. In order to have that very thick relationship, we have to have Krishna as our friend, right? Like Jashoda Maya, there's Vatsalya Bhav. So why did also Krishna come? Secondary reason why Krishna came in this world is because he wanted to relish all these moods, all these bhavs. Jashoda Maya loves Krishna like a mother. Mother loves a son. She never saw Krishna as Supreme Personality of Godhead. And Nand Baba, when Uddhavji came to Vrindavan, and Uddhavji said to Nand Baba, oh, he's Supreme Personality of Godhead, he's in your heart. So what does Nand Baba say? Nand Baba said, no. He is no Supreme Personality of Godhead. He is my son. As long as I know, he is my son. If he was Supreme Personality of Godhead, then why would he lie? Why would he tell false information? Why would he steal? No. To me, he is my son. So that love is Vatsalya Bhav, right? That strong bhav. And when Krishna left to Mathura, right? When Ram left to 14 years of Vanvas, then Dashrath Maharaj, in the so much deep separation mood, he left his body. Right? But Nand Baba, no. Even when Krishna left to Mathura, he didn't leave his body. Why? Because he had so much love for Krishna. He thought, when Krishna said that I'm going to come back, and when Krishna comes back and I am not present, he will have so much pain in his heart. So our love, when we have relationship with Krishna, is like, how can I make Krishna happy? Similarly, Nanda Baba didn't think that, oh no, he is thinking, when Krishna comes back, if I'm not here, then he will feel very sad. So when Dashrath Maharaj left his body, because in the deep separation mood of Ram, so whose love and affection is higher? Nand Baba's. Because Nand Baba was thinking of Krishna's feelings, Krishna's well-being. How will he think? Yes? So even us, first we are in the presence of our Gurudev. So we have to think, how can I make my Gurudev happy? Because it's quite natural, we are conditional souls. So we will think always of ourselves. What is my convenience? Am I happy? Right? And in order to do bhakti and spiritual life, in order to progress in our spiritual life, we always have to question ourselves. What I'm doing today, will my Gurudev be happy? Will our Guru Varga be happy? Will Radha and Krishna be happy? Right? So just the way how Nand Baba was thinking, right? That when Krishna returns back, if I'm not present, he will have so much pain in his heart. So even though despite such a deep separation mood, he was there. He didn't leave his body, right? But these bhavs, this mood, so one is Vatsalya bhav, then we got Sakha bhav. Like Gurudev used to say, Sakha bhav, yes? Sakha bhav, what type of relationship they have with the Gopas? They are the best friends. They go to picnic together. They even eat from each other's mouth. So that is a very, very deep relationship, right? Then, especially our Gurudev's speciality is what? Madhurya Bhav. We are Gaudiya Vaishnavas. Gaudiya means Radharani's Bhav. Golden complexion. That's Radharani's. So, we are extremely fortunate. Why do I say extremely fortunate? Because we have come to a level, we've got this association of our Guru Varga and spiritual masters who are, I would say, at a PhD level. There is nothing beyond PhD level, right? Topmost. So Gurudev taught us that we are the servants of Radharani. So that is Madhurya Bhav. So again we want to do that, what relationship we have, right? What is a relationship? But in order to go and go to this Manjari Bhav, who do we need? We need a spiritual master. So first we have to surrender to spiritual master. Then as our sadhana, our sadhan bhajan increases and cleans our heart, then we have this our own realization of our swarup. What is our actual swarup? What is our potency? What is our transcendental form? What is our seva? What is our who, right? So we have to be always do sadhana under the shelter of a master, a pure devotee. Like Gurudev said this morning, yes, when our Diksha Guru leaves this world, then we have to become one pointed to another Siksha Guru who's got the same mood as our Gurudev. Right? Because we need sadhu sang throughout our spiritual journey, And also when we go back to Godhead, in Golok Vrindavan, we are also under the shelter of Rupa Manjari, right? Rupa Nuga, we are Rupa Nugas, we are the followers of Rupa. So we have to have shelter throughout our spiritual life. So it's important that I won't take so much of your time now, that we pray that all these different moods, Madhurya Bhav, that all those bhavs that gopis have with Radharani, that also comes in our heart. But how will it come? Only through a bhakta. A bhakta who is got bhakti. They can give us bhakti. When bhakti manifests in our heart, then our heart will become so humble. And we will think we are nothing, right? We are nothing. And with that mood, like Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, Harinam, how can you do Harinam? Is Trina Dapi Suni Chena, Amanina Manadina Kirtanya Sada Hari. Right? So when we are more humble than a blade of a grass, more tolerant than tolerant than a tree, and give respect to everyone, then we will be able to chant Harinam continuously 24 hours. Just like our Guru Vargas, our spiritual masters, our sadhus, they are continuously absorbed in the seva of Radha and Krishna. So Krishna came also. Why? He wanted to taste all these different moods, all the bhav. And then Krishna came as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in our Kali Yuga, which is only 500 years ago. So we are so fortunate that we have taken birth in this Kali Yuga where Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came to taste all these different bhavs that his devotees have, his parikars have for him to relish. Especially Radharani. How she tastes, what does she feel when she serves me? When she, what does she see in me? What does she see in my beauty? That relishes, how she feels that, right? That is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came. How she feels, and then also he wants to know that when these bhavs come in our heart, what are the bhav, like the Radharani was feeling. So 3 points. One is, what does Radharani see in me? What is my beauty? Second, when she feels this bhav, what is her feelings? What's her feelings? How is she feeling? So that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came, but that was his secondary reason. But the main reason, the primary reason Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gave is he wants to give us this utmost, the topmost, Anna Jwalo Ras, that Manjari Bhav. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came, right? So the Guru Vargas who are preaching reflection, they are shadow of Radharani. They are there all the time. They don't want to independently enjoy with Krishna. They only want to serve Radharani. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came to give us this highest mood. But when Krishna came, Krishna gave only love, his love to the Vrajavasis in the place like Vrindavan, only in Vrajavasi. But Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was more more merciful, udar, very udar, because he gave this mercy of Krishna Prem to everyone, regardless of whether you are qualified or not qualified, which caste you are born, which country you are born, what is your past history, nothing. He is come to give us this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Krishna Prem, and that Krishna Prem we can get through our spiritual masters and our Guru Vargas. So let us pray to our Guru Vargas that please Guru Vargas keep us as an atom in your lotus feet, so we never ever forget you, right? Because only through our Guru Maharaj and our Guru Varga we will be able to cross this ocean of suffering. We are all suffering in this material world. So today is a very auspicious day. So we pray to Krishna and we pray to our Guru Varga that please keep us safe in your heart and we never ever leave you, and just have ruchi and rati in Hari Nam and Hari Katha. So, Gaura Premanande Hari.
Doesn't. Omagyanati Mirandasya Gyananjana Shalakaya Chakshurumilitam Jena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. Namo Vishnu Padaya Gaura Prestaya Bhutale Shri Srimad Bhaktivedanta Bhana Goswami Iti Namine. Namo Vishnu Padaya Radhikaya Priyatmane Shri Srimad Bhaktivedanta Narayana Iti Namine. Namo Vishnu Padaya Keshav Prestaya Bhutale Shri Srimad Bhaktivedanta Vamana Goswami Iti Namine. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. First of all, I'd like to offer my respectful Dandavat Pranam to Vishnupada Stotra Shastri Shmashal Bhaktivedanta Bhana Goswami Maharaj, Trinity Lila Pravisno Vishnupada Stotra Shastri Shmashal Bhaktivedanta Shri Narayan Goswami Maharaj, and to Nitila Pravisno Vishnupada Stotra Shastri Shmashal Bhaktivedanta Vamana Goswami Maharaj, to all Rupanuga Guru Varga, to all the Vaishnavas present here. And Srila Gurudev, he asked me to speak about the secondary reasons of the appearance of Krishna. Krishna, to establish the first thing, Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. He's Etechamsa Kalapunsham Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam. In Srimad Bhagavatam is saying that he is Bhagavan Swayam. Means that there are different Bhagavans. So, but there is only one Swayam Bhagavan, the only one, the source of all these incarnations. Because you can, just like all the avatars as Raman, Rishinha, Kurma, Varaha, all they are also Bhagavan. But Krishna is the source of all of them. And he's saying the secondary reason for Krishna's appearance is written in Sri Bhagavad Gita. So Yadhaya Dahi Dharmasya Galnirbharvati Bharata Abhyuktanam Adharmasya Tadatmanam Shrijamyaham Paritranaya Sadhunam Vinashaya Chaduskritam Dharma Sansthapanataya Sambhavami Yuge Yuge. So Krishna himself is saying that whatever and whenever there is a decline in dharma or in religious, in the right path, then I myself come to destroy those who are opposite to dharma and to protect those who are in favor of dharma. So we may ask why this is a secondary reason. It seems to be such a high thing. So Gurudeva, he explains that actually because any other avatar, he can perform these activities. So any other avatar of Krishna, he couldn't come to establish dharma, he couldn't come to kill demons, he couldn't come to protect the devotees. But Krishna, he has this speciality to perform his sweet leelas. And that's why this is a secondary reason. There are other secondary reasons, especially related with Ramachandra's leela. So So when Ramachandra he entered the forest of Naimisharanya. So when he was entered this forest, all the rishis which were performing, they were chanting Gopala mantra for more than 10,000 of years. They attained their perfection, and upon seeing Lord Ramachandra, then they actually saw Krishna. They were completely absorbed on him, and they ran towards him. But Ramachandra, he told, actually in this form as Ramachandra, I cannot fulfill your desires. So in my next appearance, when I come as Krishna, then I will be able to fulfill your desires. So this is another reason for the appearance of Krishna, to fulfill the desire of that rishis of Naimisharanya. And also in the Lila of Vamanadev, when Bali Maharaj he was doing this fire sacrifice, then Vamanadeva he came asking for 3 steps of land. Then Bali Maharaj he conceded this. It's a big story, like there's many details on it, but I don't have so much time to explain that. But anyhow, when he conceded these 3 steps of land, and then he assumed this form of Vishvarupa, this universal form that took all this material existence, and the whole creation, this whole creation, all the kingdom of Bali Maharaj, and the 3rd step he put on Bali Maharaj head. Then his daughter, when first he came, his daughter Ratnavali, she was very affectionate towards him, because Vamanadeva is very beautiful. He has this dwarf form, but he's so beautiful. And then she had so much Vatsalya Bhava to him, this maternal love, that when she saw him, she thought, I want to breastfeed him. She has this special mood towards Vamanadeva. But after seeing that Vamanadeva trick her father, and even send him step on his head, sending him to the lower planetary system, then she becomes so much anger, and so much angry that she told, actually, okay, I will breastfeed him, but I will put poison on my breast. And in this way, knowing the desire of her heart, the Lord he satisfies her, and then she comes in Krishna Lila as Putana. So this is another secondary reason of Krishna appearance. And also in Rama Lila, there are different occasions when Ramachandra he entered the Janakpuri. All that young ladies of Janakpuri, they become also so much attracted to him. But because Ramachandra he made a vow that he will only have one wife in this form of Ramachandra, then he couldn't fulfill the desire of all that young ladies of Janakpuri. So in this way, he also promised them that in this next Lila, he would come as Krishna, and they could come as gopis too, and then he would fulfill her desires. Also, when Sita Devi, she was in the ashram of Valmiki, there was the dharma of that era of when Ramachandra was here, it was to perform yagya. And in this way, to complete a yagya, a king, he needs his wife to do the Purnahati. The conclusion of the fire sacrifice, he must be with his wife next to him. But because Sita, she was in the ashram of Valmiki, then Vaishistarishi, he told Ramachandra, you cannot perform yaga because your wife is not here. Then he told, you can marry another woman. But Ramachandra, he was very strict on his vow, and he said, no, in this Rama form, I will not marry another woman besides Sita. And then Vaishistarishi, he gave a solution. He said, okay, we'll make a murti, like a statue of Sita, and then in this way, this statue will be next to you, and this statue will represent your wife, will represent Sita. And because Ramachandra, he stays for so many hundreds of years doing fire sacrifice. There were hundreds and hundreds of these Swarna Sita, this golden Sita. And when Ramachandra he was returning back to Ayodhya Dham, then all these golden Sitas, they were saying, "Oh, we are your wife. Why you are leaving us behind?" And then Ramachandra told, "Okay, in my next incarnation, I will appear as Krishna, and then you can come as gopis, and I will fulfill your desires." So, and here there's so many more secondary reasons for the appearance of Krishna, but we would love to hear from Srila Gurudev. So, Vancha Kalpadravesya Kripa Sindhu Patitanam Pavanabhyo Vaishnavibhyo Namo Namaha.
Chandraya Radhikari Tadari Krishnaya Krishna Patitanam Pavanebho Vaishnavebho Namo Namo Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Shri Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. First of all, I offer my humble, respectful obeisances to the feet of my Gurupad Padma, Nitya Lila Pravishtam Vishnupad, Ashtutra Satasya Srimad Bhakti Vedanta Sri Vamana Goswami Maharaj, and Nitya Lila Pravishtam Vishnupad, Ashtutra Satasya Srimad Bhakti Vedanta Srila Narayana Goswami Maharaj. Simultaneously offer my humble, respectful Dandavat Pranam, lotus feet of Nitya Lila Pravishtam Vishnupad, Ashtutra Srimad Bhakti Vedanta Swami Maharaj, Srila Gaurabanda Goswami Maharaj, Srila Bhakti Dr. Sridhar Goswami Maharaj, Srila Bhakti Pramod Puri Goswami Maharaj, Srila Bhakti Ganvarti Goswami Maharaj, and all senior devotees and all Vaishnavis, and presented all of my respectful guests. So, just I want to speak few words. In India, tomorrow will be Janmastami, but here Malaysia, we are going to celebration of Krishna's Avirbhav Tithi and Janmashtami, then birth Tithi. But you also heard Krishna's Avirbhav and Tirobhav, and Janma Lila. Avirbhav means appear, Janma Lila means he takes birth from the womb of his mother as like an ordinary baby. So in morning also I discuss what is the meaning of Avirbhav and what is the meaning of Janma Lila. But now we are trying to discuss about why Krishna descended from Golok Vrindavan and performed his Leela in this Bhauma Vrindavan. Why? Because our Vedas Puranas explain he is called Anandamai Purush. He is the embodiment of full of bliss. Anandamaya Bhyasat, Anandamaya Bhyasat, Anandamaya Bhyasat. Again and again, you have to practice Krishna. He is called the full of bliss. Anandamaya Bhyasat. And full of bliss. Anand. And transcendental world is called also full of bliss. Chit Jagat. And this material world is called, what is the name of this material world? Huh? Dunya. You know? Dunya means material world. In Sanskrit words, Dun Dhatu, the verbal root, Dun means dukkha, that means distress. And in this material world, full of distress, where will get the bliss? Actually, there is no any bliss. Anand. Because according to Sanskrit, also explain every word has an opposite word. And as like you are saying day, opposite word? Night. And completely opposite word. And sorrow, dukkha, and opposite word? Happiness. But what is the opposite word of bliss, ananda? There are no opposite words of ananda, bliss. Sometimes, according to the Sanskrit grammar, we use this word ananda, bliss, use this word nirananda, nir, that is called opposite. Actually, when opposite words, they are completely different should be. And that's just I give example, day and night. In the same way, in Sanskrit words, there are no opposite words of bliss, anand. So, transcendental world is called full of bliss, anandamai jagat. Understand? The full of bliss. And this material world also, Mike Jagat also, material world full of distress, unhappiness. Actually, this material world is called also prison, Maya Karagar. Karagar, understand? Karagar means that is called the prison and jail. All we are in the jail of Maya, Maya Karagar. Krishna, he performs sweet Leela in this material world also. Because Krishna, he manifests three worlds. Though many worlds, but three worlds is very prominent. They are Chit Jagat, transcendental world. They are Chit Jagat. Vaikuntha, Ajodhya, Dwaraka, Mathura, Golok, Vrindavan. That is called transcendental world. They are Chit Jagat. And then another is called Mike Jagat. Mike Jagat is material world. Krishna, he performs sweet Leela in his transcendental world, Golok Vrindavan. And Nityadham. Because he is called the full of bliss, Anandamai Purush. And so now question is coming, why he descended from Golok Vrindavan to in this material world. Just you heard some also reasons. There are two regions. One is called primary regions, another is called secondary region. Primary region, that is called Krishna. He relishes all kinds of prem and from the heart of his devotees. For this regard, our Goswamis explain, especially Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami explain, and Prem Ras Nirjas Karite Ashadan Rag Marge Bhakti Lo Karite Pracharan Rasik Shekhar Krishna Parama Korun Ei Dui Hoite Ichhara Udgam. Very clearly explained this way. Prem Ras Nirjas Karite Ashadan. Lord is testing the essence of prem. And so Prem Ras Nirjas Karita Sadan Rag Marge Bhakti Lok Karita Pracharan. And how to preach? The Rag Marga Bhakti. Because Brajavasis, those who are the eternal associate of Krishna, Krishna Nitya Parikar, they have spontaneous love and affection with Krishna. For this regard, Brajavasi is called Ragatmik Jan. Remember, what did he say? Ragatmik Jan. Raga, Atmika, Ragatmika. In their heart, spontaneous love and affection with Krishna. They are called Ragatmik Jan. Subal, Siddham, Nanda, Jasoda, Radhika, Lalita, Visakha, Rukmanji, all they are called Ragatmik Jan. Iste Sarusika Raga, Param Abhishtata Bhavit, Tanmaito Bhavit Bhutasa, Ragatmika Kadita. Their Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, Sri Rupa Goswami Pad, he wrote this verse. Brajavasis, the eternal associate of Krishna. They spontaneous love and affection with Krishna. Iste sadhusika raga. Spontaneous love and affection with Krishna with their own mood. As Subal Siddham, always absorbed. The Krishna is our friend. That is called Sabkha. Nanda Jasoda, they always absorbed with Krishna. Krishna is my son. Mata Mare Putra Bhavi Kore Lalana Palan. Krishna says, in my Golok Vrindavan, my mother, my father, always they're thinking, I am their ordinary son. And with their Vatsala Bhav, they absorb and nourishment to Krishna. Or gopis, they always absorb Krishna is our beloved. That is called lover and beloved mood in there. And always they absorb with Krishna. They never forget to Krishna. So for this regard, in this verse explain Iste Sarusika Raga or Param Abhishta. Param Abhishta means they always absorb. They never forget 1 second Krishna. Even they when they perform their household duties, they always absorb with Krishna. When they milking the cows, what they singing? Govinda Damo Dharma Dhaveti, Govinda Damo Dharma Dhaveti, Govinda Damo Dharma Dhaveti, Govinda Damo Dharma Dhaveti. Hey Krishna, Hey Jadava, Hey Shakti, Govinda Damo Dharma Dhaveti, जादोहने अबहनने मतन प्रलेप प्रेंचा छनार्द बोरुदितो क्षणमार्जनादु गायन्ति चैननुरक्त धियो श्रुकंठो धन्य. They are called Raga Atmik Jan, Ragatmik Jan, Ragatmik Brijavash. When they're milking the cows, what they're singing? Govinda Damo Dharmadaveti, 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 Govinda Damo. When they also, the cleaning, they are OTS. What is it called? Grooming the OTS. So everything is ordered. Even they also to pacify the crying of their babies, touching the back of the babies. What they say? Govinda Damo Dharmadaveti, Govinda Damo Dharmadaveti, Govinda Damo Dharmadaveti, Govinda Damo. So saying Jadune, Abohane, Mathana Prelpo, Prince Chanadu, Rudito, Chanamarjanadu, Gayanti Chaino Nurakta Dios Rukanta. And when they chant Krishna's name, just Govinda Damo Dharmadave, Hey Govinda, Hey Damodar Madhav, then their heart completely melted and tears rolling down from their eyes. Well, how they have love and affection with Krishna. So, this is called the Ragatmik Jan. That is called Brijavashi. You try to understand who is called Brijavashi. Just live in Braj, stay in Braj. That is not the enough word Brijavashi. Brijavashi means those who are eternal associated with Krishna, Krishna Nitya Parikar. So Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Prabhupada explained who is called Brijavashi? Rup Sanatana, our Goswamis, 6 Goswamis. When they lived in Braj, always absorb and remember in past tense of Krishna. And Krishna Kirtana Gana Nartam Rodhi Premamritambo Nidhi Dina Nima Sarasupavito Ambudo Vande Rupa Sanatano Raghujego Srijiva Gopalako Ade Haradhi Radhe Braja Devi Ke Lalite He Nanda Suna Putaha Shri Govardhana Kalpa Padvatale Kalindi Vanyaruta Bhosanta Viti Sarvato Kajuroi वंदे रूप सनातनो रघुजुगो श्री रूप गोपालको। हे राधे ब्रज ललिते हे नंद सुनो कुत श्री गोवर्धन कल्प पादपतले कालिंदी वन्ने कुत वशांत बीति ब्रजप्रे सर्व खेद वंदे रूप सनातनो रघुजुगो श्रीजीव गोपाल। For this regard, Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Prabhupada, he told, who is called the real Brajavasis? Those who absorb in the same mood of six Goswamis, Rup Sanatana. They are called the real Brajavasis. So Brajavasis, we also discussed the two symptoms of Brajavasi, stay sarasika raga. They always absorb with their same mood, one mood. Those who are Sakha mood, they absorb with Sakha bhav. Those who are mood of Vatsalya mood and parental mood, absorb in parental mood. Or those who are mood of Paramur mood, they absorb in Paramur mood. Our second symptoms, Param Avishta. Avishta means absorption. So Krishna is thinking, in my transcendental world, Golok Vrindavan, Brajavasis, they always absorb with me. But in this material world, they have no idea about the mood of Brajavasis. So for this regard, he is saying, प्रेम रसन हिजास करिते आस्वादन और राग मार्गे भक्ति लोग करिते प्रचारण. And if a descendant from Golok Vrindavan in this material world perform this lila, then people may understand what is the meaning of rag bhakti, braj raganuga bhakti. And raganuga means those who are following the footsteps of Brajavasis and perform bhajan and sadhana. So they are called Raganuga sadhana. So saying this, stay sarisgarago param avishwata bhavet tanmet bhaviducha ragatmika kadita. A ragatmika anusita sa raganuga uchyate. So in this way, Krishna, he performed this lila. Now second reason also explain, Krishna is called Rasik Shekhar and Parama Karun. Krishna is called he is Rasik, full of Ras. Raso Melus. Raso Raso Vaisa Jeva Labda Nandil Bhavati. And he also relishing the sweet mellows from the heart of the Brajavasis. And this prem, he thinking, I will distribute to everybody. And Krishna, he distributed this prem in Vrindavan. For this regard, Shastra also explained this way. Santo avatara bhava pankajana vasya sarvato bhadra Krishna anno kova latasu opi and premno bhavati. There are many incarnations of Lord. This is true. They preach different times, different prem. But Krishna, Saint Bhagavan, Krishna, he distributed this prem in Braj with his own oracles. So saying Krishna, who will give this prem? Krishna. No one can give the prem. But when we discuss about Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, then Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, same Krishna, he appeared in this Kali Yuga in the form of Sachinandan Gaurhari, took Srimati Radhika's mood and her complexion. Then he distributed the highest prem to everybody. He did not discriminate who is qualified or who is unqualified. Jare dake tare den prema bilaiya. Krishna distributed this prem only inside Braj. Or same Krishna appeared in the form of Sachinandan Gaur Hari in this Kali Yuga. He distributed this prem to everybody, inside Braj, outside Braj, everywhere. This is the difference also. Krishna distributed this prem only inside the Braj. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he distributed this prem everywhere. He did not discriminate who is qualified or who is unqualified. Jare dekhe tare then prem bilaiya. Whatever who is coming and is giving prem, take this prem, highest prem. Even 6 types of people, they don't want to receive Mahaprabhu's mercy, kripa. But Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also sitting behind to them and give the prem to everybody. This is the speciality of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. In Gaura Avatar, he told his and what is called? I am now you are completely what? Liberated. Karuna, and Karuna Shakti. Hey Karuna, now you are completely free. And you can give this mercy to everybody. Look this. So, now coming Krishna, in this way, he also relishes highest prem. Now coming in this way, another region also saying, Anugrahaya bhaktanam manusang dehamasitam bhajate tadisha kira jasutva tatparo bhavit. Then she also very nicely, very nicely explained this verse. This verse also quoted by Srila Sukadeva Goswami Pad, told to Parikshit Maharaj. Anugrahaya bhaktanam manusam dehamasitam. Krishna appeared in this material world and he performs his lila as a human being. If you listen this katha, pastimes of Krishna, and you absorb these pastimes of Krishna, after your death, you have to attend to Golok Vrindavan, Gaur Premahanande. This is a 100% guarantee. Krishna is saying this. Anugrahaya bhaktanam manusam dehamasitam bhajate tadra kira jasutva tatparo bhavit. You have to listen. Here, bhajate tadra kira tatparo bhavit. Bhavit means bhavit sabde kahe vidhiling. Here giving the order. They will have to listen. If you not listen, then this is called offense, aparad. Bhavet sabde kahe vidhiling. In Sanskrit words, vidhiling means giving direct order to you. You have to follow. If you say, no, I don't want to listen to Krishna Katha. If you say, this is offense, aparad. You have to listen. Many people, no, I don't want to listen to Krishna Katha. I am not qualified. You cannot say this one. If you say, I am not qualified, you chanting holy names, do bhajan and sadhan, when your death will come, then Jam Maharaj will come. And Jam Maharaj will bitterly beat you. And take to Jamaloka. But if you listen Krishna Katha, then you will not go Jamalokas. So for this regard here saying, you have to listen. Anugrahaya bhaktanam. One is called Anugraha means give mercy. And his opposite words, that is called Nigraha. Anugraha and Nigraha. Nigra means the good punishment. Krishna, he gives the mercy to his devotees. And in the same way, Krishna, he chastised those who are asura. Because in this material world, always two types of people is there. Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says, दो भूतलोके सर्वलोके अस्मिन् दैव आसुरे एव च विष्णु भक्त भवेत् दैव आसुरिस्तद विपर्जय. In this material, only two types of people. One is called Daiva Bhav. Those mood are Devatas. Sattvic mood, there is called Devata. Or another is called Tamasic mood. And mood of demon. Mood of ignorance. They are called demon. So that means Krishna, he gives mercy to the devatas, anugrah, kripa, and he also having chastisement those who are asur, and this is also. But Krishna, he chastised the asuras. This is also mercy. This is also. So anugrah, both also, what is coming in anugrah, kripa, mercy. One mercy is coming direct, or another mercy is coming indirect. So we have the anugrahaya bhaktanam manusam dhyamasitam bhajate tajra krida jasutva tatporo bhavet. Another reason also explained, ye mad bhaktanam vinodartha koromi vividha krida. Krishna is saying, I will perform sweet lila, give the pleasure of my devotee, those who are pure devotee. I will perform sweet lila. And giving this lila also this. Idrika se lila bhi anand kunde saghosang nimajjantam akshapayantam tadyasita gensu bhaktisya sattam punaprema sattam shatabritti bande. Sattabrata Muni, he recited these verses. Namami saram Satchidananda Rupam Lasad Kundalam Gokule Brajamanam Jasoda Bhiolo Khalabdhabamanam Paramrishtramatam Tata Drutta Gopa Rudantam Murnetram Jugmamrijantam Karambuja Jugmeno Satankanetram Muhursasakam Srirekhankakanta Sitagai Badamo Dharam Bhakti Namami Saram Satchidananda Rupa Lasad Kundalam Gokule Bhajama. Sattabrata Muni very nicely glorified Krishna's sweet childhood pastime, Bal Leela. So in this way, Krishna performs sweet Leela. For this we are saying, Mad Bhaktanang Vinodartha Koromi Vividha Kriya. Different Leela. Sakha Leela, Vatsalya Leela, Madhurya Leela, sweetness mode. Another also reason explained, Vaikuntha dinahi je je lila ra prachar se sab lila kariba jate loke mor hoy chamatkar. This is very important. Vaikuntha, Ajodhya, Dwaraka and Mathura. These types of lila are not possible to manifest. Krishna's topmost lila, that is called Rasa lila. Vaikuntha, there is no in Rasa lila. Ajodhya, no Rasa lila. Dwarakapuri, not Rasa lila. Even Mathura, not Rasa lila. So saying Vaikuntha adi nahi jeje lila ro prachar. Sesab lila hoy jate more chamatkar. This should not speak. Because even those are devotee of Dasas, Sakha, Vatsal and Madhur. The Dasa Sakha and Dasa Sakha and Vatsal. They have no idea about Rasa Leela. And especially those are devotees of Vaikuntha. Vaikuntha no Rasa Leela. So Krishna is thinking, yeah, I will perform this Leela. And so saying, Vaikuntha de nahi je Leela ro prachar, sesab Leela hoy jate more, hoy chamatkar. Chaitanya, I will perform this Leela. Then people they understand what kinds of Leela in Golok, Vrindavan. And especially Braj Parakya Bhav. I will manifest. So saying this, Mo Bishaye Gopigan Upapati Bhave Jogmaya Koribek Apana Prabhave. Krishna is thinking, I am doing perform sweet Leela in Golok Vrindavan. Parakya Bhav, that is called Parvur mode. But in this material world, people they have no idea about Parvur mode. In this material world, only Sakya mode people they know. Sakya mode means the relation between wife and husband. But in Gopi's prem, that is called Parakya mode, Paramur mode. But very carefully, listen. This Paramur mode, Parakya not manifest in material world. Even not in heaven, Sargalokas, even not in Vaikuntha, Ajodhya, Dwaraka, Mathura. This Paramur mode only manifests in Golok, Vrindavan, only in the heart of the Braj Gopis. This is very important. So Krishna is thinking, I will perform this Leela, Paramur mode. Parakya Bhav. Then those who are highest devotees, they may understand what is the meaning of Parakya Bhav, Braj Parakya Bhav, Paramur mode. So he's saying, Mo Bishaye Gopiganer Upapati Bhave Jogmaya Koribek Apana Prakash Prabhave. How Jogmaya? She arranged my Parakya Bhav Leela. But you can listen Hari Katha. Vikritam Brajabudhu Vidancha Vishnu Shraddhanito Anusunnad Varne Datha Bhakting Parang Bhagavati Pradilabha Kamo Hidrogam Asu Apinati Achirena Dhira. In this verse very clearly explained, you may listen, but you should not imitate. Naitat samachari jatu manasapi janishara. Vinasati acharam yatha muddha abdija visham. Shivji, he drank all the poison and was coming from churning the ocean. Shivji drank all the poison. And he kept the poison in his throat. For this regard, Shivji's name is called Neelakantha. So in the same way in this verse explained, if you not the same level of Lord Shiva, if you try to drink the poison, you will be die. In the same way, in this verse explained, Naitat samacharit jat, samacharit, acharit, don't you imitate. And Krishna's imitate. Oh, Krishna, he did Parakya Bhav. Also, I will do Parakya Bhav. Karma mode. Then you will directly go to hell, Narak. It's very important. Two slokas in Rasa Leelas, very important. Naitat samachari jatu manasa upi janis. It's very important sloka. But if you listen to Rasa Katha from the lotus lips of high class exalted sadhu and guru, then you will, after your death, you will become the maid servant of Srimati Radhika. So saying this, Vikritang Bhajvedhancha Vishnu Shraddhanito. How you listen this Rasa Katha? With firm faith, unflinching faith. This is very important. Shraddhanito Anusunnat, Guru Mukha Sunnat. You have to listen this Rasa Katha from the mouth of bona fide, genuine gurus. And again and again, how many times you listen? Again and again listen this Katha. After listen this Katha, Rasa Katha, then you preach. So, Anusunnat Varnedata. Bhaktin Parang Bhagavati Padilabha Kamu. If you listen Rasa Katha, then Parabhakti, highest prem will manifest in your heart. And simultaneously, all your lusts, everything will disappear from your heart. So saying, this bhar Vikridam Bhajavati Idancha Vishnu Sabdanito Anusunnat Varnedata Bhaktin Parang Bhagavati Padilabha Kamu Hidrogam Asu Apuinati Achirena Dhira. And very easy to attend to Braja Prem. These are. And Krishna himself also told, Dasya Sakha Vatsala Arse Sringar Chariras Premam Chaturvida Bhakta Adhar Sabras Hoite Singarir Singas Adhika Madhuri. Dasya Sakha and Vatsala. Santa, Dasya, Sakha and Vatsala. And Sringaras, that is called highest mellows. This Singaras is a conjugal mood is the highest. And Singaras is the highest. So I established how the Singaras highest mellows, conjugal mellows. So, and in this Singaras, Srimati Radhika is the topmost. Our mood is called the topmost. So here also explained in this way. Yeah, we establish Srimati Radhika's highest mode. Tayro Uvarir Madhye Radhika Sarvadhika. So here also explains here, Ate Madhur Ras. कोई अते मधुर सहितार कोई तार नाम सकिया परकिया रूपे द्विविध संधान संस्थान. And madhur ras, conjugal mood, also two types. One is called Sakya mood, another is called Parikya mood. And the mood of wife and husband, that is called Sakya, or another is called Parakya, the mood of lover and beloved. But Parakya bhavayoti rasir ullas, a braj bina yar annatra nahi bash. This Parakya mood only established in Braj, not outside the Braj. Even not in Dwarkapuri. Dwarkapuri, their mood is called Sakya mood, wife and husband mood. Even Mathura, or mood, also Sakya mood is. Or Vrindavan, Golok Vrindavan, that mood is called पार क्या भाव. So जो ब्रज बिना यार अन्यत्र नहीं वास. So I preach this mood. ব্রজবধূ গণের এই ভাব নিরবধি, তার মধ্যে শ্রী রাধিকা ভাবের অবধি. And Braj Gopis, among of the Braj Gopis, Srimati Radhika's mood is topmost. So I will establish Radhika's mood is topmost mood. Okay? So in Chaitanya Charitamritam, Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami explained this way. Why Krishna appeared in this Kali Yuga in the form of Sachinandan Gaur Hari, and he distributed the highest prem to everybody also. Because Krishna, he performs sweet Leela, and he comes only one day of Brahma. Every yugas he did not come. His incarnation are coming, avatar coming. But Swayam Bhagavan Varinandan Samsundar, he comes only one day of Brahma. Brahmar ek dine tiho hoy avatar. Only one day of Brahma he comes. Or one day of Brahma means 1000 Chaturjug. Sattva, Treta, Dapar, Kali. In this way, when the 1000 rotation comes. In the end of Dapar Yug, then Varinandan Samsundar he comes. And then same Varinandan Samsundar he comes in the beginning of Kali Yuga. That's the Sachinandan Gaur Hari. Then same Krishna he comes in the form of Sachinandan Gaur Hari. And that time he distributed this highest prem to everybody. For this regard, explain the Anarpita Charing Chirat Koruna Avatirna Kalu Samarpayatu Unnatu Ujjalasam Sabhakti Sriyam Hari Purasundra Dudi Kadama Sandir Pita Sada Hidaya Kandare Spuratubha Sachinandan. What prem he is giving? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, very Manjari Bhav, highest mood he is giving. So saying, Anarpita Charing Chirat Koruna Avatirna Kalu. Kalu means this Kali Yuga. This Kali Yuga. Because every Kali Yuga, holy names. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. You chant holy names, then all your degrades, all your faults will disappear. And you attend to Golok Vrindavan. So call it Dosanidhi Rajana Jo Ekosti Mahanagun. In this Kali Yuga, one special qualifications. What is it called? Kirtanadvoda Krishnasta Mukta Sangha Parang Brajit. If you chant holy names and you would liberate from this material world and attend to Golok Vrindavan. This Kali Yuga, and Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu promised also. And I will deliver all the living entities from this material world. So for this regard, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he will always stay with us in three forms. Nam, Vigraha, Sarup. What did he say? Nam, Vigraha, and Sarup. There are no difference between his holy names and his own form and his Vigraha. Vigraha means his deity. Vigraha. Vigraha means his deity. Vigraha Nagati means Sakshat Brajendra Nandan. This is not only deities, direct the son of Nanda Maharaj. So Vigraha this. So Mahaprabhu also himself told, in this Kali Yuga, I will be in three forms. So for this, Bhaktivinoda Thakur explained the other Kali Yugas, when the end, then Kalki Avatar will come. But in this Kali Yuga, Kalki Avatar will not come. Many people, they confused. When we talk this katha, discuss this katha, they are thinking, why not? Because Bhaktivinoda Thakur, 7th Goswamis, and Bhaktivinoda Thakur, also he is called, which one? Kamal Manjari. Bhaktivinoda Thakur, he wrote. And in the Kalki avatar will not come. You understand? Sometimes people also confused. Where is the evidence? The evidence is Bhaktivinoda Thakur written. Bhaktivinoda Thakur gave evidence. In this Kali Yuga, Kalki avatar will not come. Others Kali Yuga, the end of Kali, the Kalki avatar will come. But this Kali Yuga is called Dhanna Kali. All the living entities, they will be delivered just chanting holy names. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So this Kali Yuga is called, only remember, what Kali Yuga? अरे जोर से बोलो, लाउडर बोलो, धन्य कली युग की जय। के जाबी रे भाई भव सिंधु पार, धन्य कली युगे रचई कन्हैया अवतार। के जाबी रे भाई भव सिंधु पार, कली युगे रचई कन्हैया अवतार। So this Dhanna Kali Yuga, special Kali. In this Kali Yuga, our Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu himself promised, I will deliver all the living entities. Just to surrender lotus feet of Sachinandan Gaur Hari. Not do anything. What do you do? Just raise your hands. And also chant Sachinandan Gaur Hari. What do we say? Bolo Sachinandan Gaur Hari ki. Gaura 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 Rakshama. Gaura 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 Payam. Gaura 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 Rakshama. Gaura 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 Payam. Gaura 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 Rakshama. Gaura 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 Payam. Just to raise your two hands and chant Gauranam. Very sweet names, Gauranam. Krishna Nam, little bit difficult to chant. Krishna, you have to bend your tongue. Krishna, Krishna. But Gaura, very easy coming. Gaura. Gaura coming or not? Gaura. His name is called Gora. What is his name? Gora. Go means Govinda. Ram means Radha. So Radha and Krishna go and now combined form manifested in front of Sachinandan Gaur Hari. So if you chant Gora, Gai Gora chant Madhur Sari. Gora, Govinda and Radha. So you are chanting Gaura, Gaura, Gaura. Means Radha Krishna automatically come. For this regard, Shastra saying in this Kali Yuga, who is our Ishtadev, worshipful deities? In this Kali Yuga, our Ishtadev, Sachinandan Gaur Hari. But had the evidence, people will ask. The evidence, Srimad Bhagavatam gives evidence. Very clearly explained in the conversation between 9 rishis and Nimi Maharaj, like Nave Jogendra and Nimi Maharaj asked, who is our Ishtadev in this Kali Yuga and which mantra we worship to him? That I am very clearly explaining. Krishna Varnam Tisa Krishnam Sangapangastra Parshadam Jaggai Sankirtana Prari Jajantihi Sumedasa. Very clearly explain this. And Krishna Varnam Tisa Krishna, one who always chants Krishna Nam, or Krishna Varnadam always chanting, and he is Krishna. He appears in the form of Sachinandan Gaur Hari. Krishna Varnam Tisa or Krishna. Now his complexion not black, and he is not blackish, and his blackishness completely covered with the golden complexion. This golden complexion means Srimati Radhika, she completely covered to him. So Radha Bhav Kanti Loya Krishna Avatirna Hoilo Gaura Rupda. Krishna now he took Srimati Radhika's mood and her complexion and appeared in the form of Sachinandan Gaur Hari. So saying Krishna Varnam Tisa Krishnam Sanga Pango Astra Parshadam Jaggai Sankritam Prari Jajanti Sumedasa. In this verse very clearly explained this way. And his astra means his weapon is what? Harinam. In the incarnation of Krishna, in the incarnation of Ram, he killed many demons with the weapons. But in this incarnation of Sachinandan Gaur Hari, he did not kill to anybody. Just Harinam Diya Sudhaira. And he purified the heart of all the living entities, just chanting holy names. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So saying Krishna Varnam Tisakshanam Shang Pangastra Parshadam Jaggai Sankirtana is, and is Kali Yuga only one Jagna. What is that? Nam Sankirtan Jagna. Which Jagna? Jagna? Nam Sankirtan. Nam Sankirtan. Yes. So, Nam Sankirtan, and we deliver all the living entities. Yes. So, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And Srimad Bhagavatam says, how will prove? A Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he is same Krishna. Yes. What is it? Tapta Surishudha Rajya Lakshmi Dharmishta Arya Vajasa Jad Garnarnam Mayamikam Daitipsitam Nadhavada Bande Mahapurushate Charana Ravindam Deyam Sada Parivishtadevam. This verse, two verses, very important. Srimad Bhagavatam gives evidence. In this Kali Yuga, who is our Ishtadev? Sachinandan Gaur Hari. Same Krishna appears in this Kali Yuga in the Sachinandan Gaur Hari. And always remember Sachinandan Gaur Hari. But maybe your question will come, why we are not chanting Gaura Gaura? Why we are chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Actually, this Mahamantra is, this Mahamantra, Hare Krishna, this Mahamantra, this is called Kali Yuga's Mahamantra. Every Yuga is different Mahamantra. Satta, Treta, Dapar, Kali. Kali Yuga's Mahamantra, Sodasa Namani, Datrinsa, Varna. In this Kali Yuga, Harinam. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. And 16th names and 32 syllables. Harinam Mahamantra. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu himself told, everybody chant Yuga's Mahamantra. Prabhu Kahilam, Ei Mahamantra, Yagya Japasabe Kariya Nirbandha. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told, in this Kali Yuga, everybody have to chant this Mahamantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Eh? Because Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Bhagavan and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is saying, and everybody have to chant Kali Yuga Mahamantra. Hare Krishna, this Mahamantra, not others mantra. For this regard, Chaitanya Charitamrita also explains, Sami Hoite Sami Agga Balavan. Always follow the instruction of your master. Sami means master. Who is your master? Chaitanya Krishna, Mahaprabhu. So saying Sami Hoite Sami Agga Balavan. You have to follow the instruction of your master. So Mahaprabhu is saying, everybody chant this Kali Yuga Mahamantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, so I am saying because in this Kali Yuga, our Ishtadev, actually Sachinandan Gaur Hari. Sachinandan Gaur Hari, only remember, and if you absorb Sachinandan Gaur Hari, then automatically Radha Prem will manifest in your heart. Jatha Jatha Gaurav Padar Vinde Vinde Bhuvad Kitapunna Panja Tatha Tatha Sarve Hidi Akasmat Radha Padambuja Sudhambhurasi. If you absorb with Krishna, Sachinandan Gaur Hari, then automatically Radha Prem will manifest in your heart. This is the process. So, according to the instruction of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and our Shastra, always observe Sachinandan Gaur Hari. Gaura. So, maybe tomorrow we will discuss. Now time is over, after almost 12 o'clock. Your Hare Krishna appeared in this Kali Yuga. Hare Krishna appeared in this material world. And what is the secondary reason? Tomorrow we will also discuss Krishna's secondary reason to appear and his perform his Leela. Gur Premanandi. Hello Vrindavan Vihari Lal Ki. Now also Abhishek. Hello Jai Sachinandana Jai Gaura Hori Jai Jai Sachinandana Jai Gaura Hori Jai Nityanandir Prana Dhana Nadiya Bihari Nityanandir Bolo Jai Sachinandana Jai Gaura Hori Jai Sachinandana Jai Gaura Hori Jai Sachi Bolo Gaura 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 Rakshamam Gaura 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 Pahimam Bolo Bhaja Gauranga Japa Gauranga Laha Gaurangero Namre Laha Bolo Gaura 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 Rakshamam Gaura 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 Pahimam Bolo Krishna 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 Rakshamam Krishna 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 Pahimam Halo Krishna 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 Rakshamam. Krishna 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 Pahimam. Halo Radhe 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 Radhe. Radhe 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 Jai 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 Shri Radhe. Radha Rani ki Jai, Maharani ki Jai. Radha Radha Rani ki Jai, Maharani ki Jai. Radha Rani ki Jai, Maharani ki Jai. Radha Hello Radhe 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 Jai 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 Shri Radhe. Hello Radhe 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 Radhe. Radhe Radhe Jai 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 Shri Radhe. Radha Rani ki Jai, Maharani ki Jai. Radha Maharani ki Jai, Radha Rani ki Jai. Radha Rani ki Jai, Maharani ki Jai. Radha Radha Rani ki Jai, Maharani ki Jai. Radha Rani ki Jai, Maharani ki Jai. Radha Rani ki Jai, Maharani ki Jai. Radha Hello Radhe 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 Radhe. Radhe Radhe Jai 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 Shri Radhe. Hello Radhe 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 Radhe. Radha Rani ki Jai, Maharani ki Jai. Radha Rani ki Jai, Maharani ki Jai. Radha Rani ki Jai, Maharani ki Jai. Radha Hello Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Rama Hare Rama Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama. Hello Hare Krishna 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 Hare Krishna. Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hello Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama Rama Hello Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Hello Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Rama. और one two. This Thaguri, wedding cloth, unda baby pula Thaguri. Hare Rama, Hare
जय जय राधा रमण हरि को जय जय राधा रमण हरि को जय जय राधा रमण हरि को हरि 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 राधा रमण हरि को जय जय राधा रमण हरि को जय जय राधा रमण हरि को जय जय राधा ईश्वर परम कृष्ण सच्चिदानंद विग्रह अनादिरादिर् गोविंद सर्व कारणम ईश्वर परम कृष्ण सच्चिदानंद विग्रह अनादिरादिर् गोविंद सर्व कारणम ईश्वर परम कृष्ण सच्चिदानंद विग्रह अनादिरादिर् गोविंद सर्व कारणम चिंतामणि प्रगर सद्मसु कल्पवृक्षा लक्षादिकेषु शुरवीरविपालयन्तम् लक्ष्मी सहस्र सदसंभ्रम सेव्यमानं गोविन्दम् आदिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि वेणुवनन्तं अरविन्ददलादलाक्षं बर्हावतंशं मशिधं बुद्धसुन्दरङ्गं कन्दर्पकोटिकमनीय विशेषशोभम् गोविन्दम् आदिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि आलोलचन्द्रकलशगणमाल्यवंशी रत्नागढं प्रणयकेली कलाविलासं श्यामं त्रिवङ्गललितं नियतत्प्रकाशं गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि अङ्गानि यस्य सकलेन्द्रियवृत्तिवन्ति पश्यन्ति भान्ति कलयन्ति चिरं जगन्ति आनन्दचिन्मय सत्उज्ज्वल विग्रहाश गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि अद्वैतम् अच्युतं ननादिम् आनन्दरूपम् आद्यं पुराणपुरुषं नवयौवनं च विदेषु दुर्लभम् अदुर्लभम् आत्मभक्तो गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि पन्तस्तु कोटिसदसत्सरसंरगम्यो वायुरथापि मनसो मुनिपुङ्गवानं सोऽपि यष्टि यत्प्रभातसिन्यविचिन्त्य तद्वे गोविन्दम् आदिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि एकोऽपि अस्यौरसितं जगदन्धकोटिं यच्चक्षिरष्टि जगदन्धयच्छायन्तः अन्धारसिद्धप्रमाणं श्रियन्तरस्तम् गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि यद्भावभावितो धियो मनुजस्तथैव सम्प्राप्य रूपमयिनाशनयानभूष शुक्तिर्यमेव निगमपदथे स्रुवन्ति गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि यद्भावभावितो धियो मनुजस्तथैव सम्प्राप्य रूपमयिनाशनयानभूषः शुक्तिर्यमेव निगमपदथे स्तुवन्ति गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि आनन्दचिन्मयरसप्रकटाभिभरते तद्विदेव निजकथया कलाभि गोलोक एव निवसति अखिलात्मभूतो गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि प्रेमाञ्जनच्चुरितभक्तिविलोचनेन शान्तः सदैव हृदयेषु विलोकयन्ति यं श्यामसुन्दरम् अचिन्त्यगुणस्वरूपं गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि रामादिभूतेषु कलानियमेन सृष्टान् नानावतारमकरोद्भुवनेषु किन्तु कृष्णः स्वयं समभवत् परमः पुमान् यो गोविन्दम् आदिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि यत्प्रभावभावधो जगदन्धकोटि कोटिसशेष वसुधादिविभूतिभिन्नं तद्ब्रह्म निष्कलम् अनन्तम् अशेषभूतम् गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहम् माया हि यस्य जगत् अन्धसथानि श्रुते त्रैगुण्य तद्विषये वेद विदयात्मना गां विपरस्तत्त्वं विशोदसत्त्वं गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि आनन्द चिन्मय रसात्मधाया मनस्सु यः प्राणिनं प्रतिफलन् स्मरधामुपेत्य लीलायतेन भुवनानि जयत्यजष्ट्रम् गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि गोलोकनाम्नि निजनाम्नि कले च तस्य देवी महेश हरिधामेषु तेषु तेषु ते ते प्रभावनियतविचयेन गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि सृष्टिस्थितिप्रलय साधनशक्तिरेखा छायेव च भुवनानि बिभर्ति दुर्गा इच्छानुरूपम् अपि यस्य च चितश्च च गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि क्षीरं यदादादिविकारविशेषयोगा सञ्जायते नारी ततः पृथक् अष्टिहेतु यः सम्भूतामपि तदा समुपैतकार्यात् गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि दीपाच्येव हि दशान्तरम् उपत्पेत्य दीपायते विवृत्तहेतु समानधर्म यत्र एव हे च विशुद्धाय विभाति गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि यः कारणानवजले भजाति स्म योग निद्रामनन्त जगत् अन्धस रोमकूपः अधारशक्तिम् अवलम्बोय परां सुमूर्तिं गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि यस्यैक निःश्वसितकालम् अथावलम्ब्य जीवन्ति लोम विलजा जगनन्दनाथः विष्णुमहान् स यस्य कलाविशेषो गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि भस्मान् यथा स्म सकलेषु निजेषु तेजः स्वयं कियत् प्रकटयति अपि तद्वारत्र ब्रह्मायेष जगन्नन्दविधानकर्ता गोविन्दम् आदिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि यत्पादपल्लवयुगं विनिधाय कुम्भ द्वन्द्वे प्रणामसमये सदनादिराजः विघ्नान् विहन्तुम् अलं यस्य जगत्त्रयस्य गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि अग्निमहि गगनमम्बो मरुद्दिशश्च कालस्तथात्म मनसीति जगत्त्रयाणि यस्मात् भवन्ति विभवन्ति विशन्ति यं च गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि यच्चक्षुरेश सविधा सकलग्रहाणां रजासमष्टसुरमूर्ति अशेषतेजः यस्य न्याय भ्रमति संवृद्धः कालचक्रो गोविन्दम् आदिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि धर्मोऽथ पापनिचय सुतयस्तपांसि ब्रह्मादिकीटपटगावध्याश्च जीवः यद्दथा मात्र विभाव प्रकट प्रभाव गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि यस्तव इन्द्रगोपम् अदवन्द्रम् अहो स्वकर्मा बन्धानुरूपफलभाजनम् अधनोति कर्माणि निर्दहाति किन्तु च भक्तिभजां गोविन्दम् आदिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि यं क्रोधकाम सहज प्रणयादिभीति वात्सल्यमोह गुरु गौरव सेव्य भावे संचित्य तस्य दर्शनं तनुम् आपूरिते गोविन्दम् आदिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि श्रेयः कान्त परमपुरुष कल्पतरो मास्तु मे चिन्तामणितये कथागानं नाट्यं गमनमपि वंशिप्रियशकी चित् आनन्दं योधे परमपि तत् अस्वाद्यमपि च स यत् क्षीराब्धिः श्रवति सुरतीत्यश्च मोहात् निमेषाढाक्यो वा व्रजति न हि यत्रापि शमयः भजे स्विदान्निभं तमहम् इह गोलोकमिति यम् विदन्तस्ते शान्तः शिते विरलाचाराः कटिपये गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि
भजामि गोविन्दम् आदिपुरुषं तमहं 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 भजामि गोविन्दम्
भजमन राधे गोविंद जमान गोविंद भजमान राधे गोविंद
Krsna
Krishna 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 Kanhaiya Krishna 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 Kanhaiya Bhajamana Hare Govinda Hare Govinda Bhajamana Hare Govinda Hare Govinda Bhajamana Hare Govinda Hare Govinda Bhajamana Hare Govinda Bhajamana Krishna Kanhaiya Govinda Jaya Jaya Gopal Jaya Jaya 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 Radha Ramana Hari Govinda Jaya Jaya
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama
Krishna Govinda Hare Murari, He Nath Narayana Vasudeva. Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murari, Narayana Vasudeva.
श्री राधा विनोद बिहारी जीव की जय। जय श्री श्री गोविंद गोपीनाथ मदन मोहन जीव की जय। जय नित्य लीला पृष्ठम विष्णुपाद अष्टोत्तर भक्ति वेदांत श्रवण गोस्वामी महाराज की जय। पृष्ठम विष्णुपाद भक्ति वेदांत श्रवण गोस्वामी महाराज की जय। सतविक्रम गोस्वामी महाराज की जय। जय नित्य लीला पृष्ठम विष्णुपाद अष्टोत्तर प्रज्ञान केशव गोस्वामी महाराज की जय। नित्य लीला पृष्ठम विष्णुपाद अष्टोत्तर भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी महाराज की जय। नित्य विष्णुपाद अष्टो भक्ति श्रीधर गोस्वामी महाराज की जय। जय नित्य प्रमोदपुरी गोस्वामी महाराज की जय। भक्ति गोस्वामी महाराज की जय। नित्य विष्णुपाद अष्टोत्तर सर्वान भक्ति सिद्धांत प्रभुपाद की जय। महाभक्त श्री गुरु गुरुदास जी महाराज की जय। सचिदानंद भक्ति विनोद ठाकुर की जय। विष्णु जगन्नाथ दास जी महाराज के रूपान गुरु वर्ग की जय। जय गोपी गोवर्धन श्री गिरिराज महाराज की जय। राधा कुंड श्याम कुंड ललिता विशाखा आदि सखी बिंद की जय। श्री रूपांजलि मंजिरी मंजिरी विलास मंजिरी सुखबिंद की जय। हरिनाम संकीर्तन की जय। पद पावन नित्यानंद प्रभु की जय। प्रेम पुरुषोत्तम सजनंदन गौर हरि की जय। वृंदावन धाम की जय। धम्मासी भक्त बिंद की सप्तम कर्म गुरु पार्षद बिंद की जय। आक्रमण राशि चैतन्य मठ की जय। गौरियन मनसमूह की जय। गुरु चैतन्य पाद संप्रदाय की समुदाचार्य बिंद की जय। हरिनाम संकीर्तन की जय। जय प्रतत्व अखंड विश्व ब्रह्मांड श्री कृष्ण चंद्र की जय। हृदय सुभाविर्भाव तिथि की जय। स्वजन्म महामहोत्सव की जय। यशोदा मैया की नंद महाराज की जय। जय नंदगढ़ी वैष्णव वृंद की जय। बलदेव प्रभु की जय। संवेद और भक्त वृंद की जय। और प्रेमानंद ओम वृंदावन तुलसी देवी प्रिया कृष्ण भक्ति प्रदी देवी सत्वत्यै नमो नमः। वंशाकल्पतरुर्यस्य कृपा सिन्धुभ्यैव च पतितानन्दावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो गुरुप्रेमानन्दे जय श्री राम।
भक्तिवेदांत गोस्वामी महाराज की